Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Alright, on our Andor countdown, we are 11 days.
Wow, it's sneaking up on us, like Andor probably would himself.
Lame. First article today, we had some Disney Plus Day Andor stuff. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Yeah, they kicked it off with a sneak peek, a clip, a new trailer. Got it all.
Yeah, I think that was the stuff you probably saw if you went to see it in a theater over the last weekend.
Well, the clip they put up on Disney Plus is the one that did accompany the re-release of Rogue One. It's just available there now, so all of us who couldn't go have a chance to at least see that clip.
Yeah.
It focuses on a conversation between Andor and Luthen Rael. I feel like you really feel like Luthen's dedication to making the Empire pay. Something in his life.
He's been wronged by the
He has
Empire.
been wrong. Something went terrible.
I'm sticking by my guess that he is some kind of, corporate, he owns some kind of corporation or maybe something along those lines and has had it taken over by the Empire and is losing profits or has lost his business. Something, I think it's something like that.
Probably lost everything.
Yeah.
Right. It's just he seems so passionate, and he drops that he knows Cassian's father.
Probably did a little research on him, maybe.
Very interesting.
I'm guessing Cassian is a quote-unquote nobody in the galaxy, if you will.
Just about everything in the scene makes me more excited. It just feels deep and lived in, Then, there's that fight that breaks out, and everything is very grounded and real. And the special effects, don't go over the top. The fight looks very organic to me. So everything I saw just kept that hype train full steam ahead for me.
Yeah, what I really liked is it's an actual, conversation. I feel like oftentimes in a lot of these Star Wars Disney Plus shows, you don't really go for the depth. You're just going for the quick, action-packed adventure. Mm-hmm. And this actually felt like, you're taking the time to slow it down, to have a real story, real character development, and all those good things that I think have been...
All those things are real important.
They are really important, and I feel like we've, especially in the last two series, the Boba Fett and Kenobi, I felt like there was none of that, really. It was just, like I said, it was just, they existed for the sake of existing, and again, I know people like them, and that's fine, but to me, I'm like, we could have done so much better with both of those.
Mm-hmm. There's also a new trailer that kind of just intercuts some of the shots from Rogue One. Shows us a couple extra, clips of Saw and Mon Mothma, but not really anything too new.
No, it didn't seem to be too new.
Mm-mm. Then on Good Morning America, yesterday morning, there was another short clip from Andor. This one's probably a minute long at most. It shows Cassian talking to a new character named Nurchi and an alien named Vect.
It was good to see an alien.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too many aliens.
You get the impression that Cassian owes Nurchi, or whoever Nurchi works for, some credits for some reason or something, and that Vect is kind of there as Vetch. Sorry. He's there to be in, the enforcer, but Cassian's just he's, not intimidated by it.
Yeah, you're working for this guy? Yeah.
What are you doing, Vetch?
Yeah.
This maybe he's connected to what Tony Gilroy said about starting the show off at, the worst day in Cassian's life before the Empire arrives on Ferrix. I mean, everyone's kind of walking around really casual in the background, so maybe the Empire has not shown up yet.
Or maybe they're just integrated in the daily life, and...
Could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am excited about Andor, and I think it's the Star Wars we deserve.
Well, let's hope it's the Star Wars we've been wanting. Or at least a lot of us have been wanting. I think there will be certainly some that don't like this tone or the shift in Star Wars, that it might get a little away from the Jedi and the Sith, a little more, gritty and grounded, and, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for it. I think a lot of people are excited for it, so fingers crossed.
Moving on to the next piece of news today.
Big piece of news.
Yeah. Eman Esfandi will be playing Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka. The search for Ezra is over.
Well, it's just beginning, though, isn't it?
Well, I guess the actor part is over. But yeah, Eman Esfandi. Synlinks reported the news first, but it was kind of taken as a rumor at that point.
They've reported a lot of things that don't always turn out to be true, if I'm remembering
but
right.
Now Hollywood Reporter has confirmed it, so it must be true.
If Hollywood Reporter is confirming it, I would say that's 99.9% probably accurate, yeah.
Eman Esfandi was in the film King Richard and also the upcoming movie The Inspection. That's our Ezra.
Yeah, I've never personally seen him in anything, so I'm completely unfamiliar with him. So fingers crossed that he is a good Ezra. I mean,
I have faith.
I hope so. I mean,
I haven't really had any problems with Disney era, like Dave Filoni and stuff, their casting jobs.
No, I don't think casting's
I feel like
been a problem.
they've been doing a fair to good job.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm super excited. This kind of confirms, not that it hasn't already been confirmed, that this is going to be the search for Ezra.
We all thought it was going to be the guy who was in Aladdin. That was like the fan cast.
Yeah, that was the fan cast.
But Eman definitely, I think he can pull this off.
I've just seen the look. I haven't heard him speak or anything. This kind of just found out about this. I've been working on other videos, other things, so I just found out. I just saw the picture. I'm like, all right, he looks like Ezra.
That's kind of the trap. I mean, when you're writing an original character, they can look however you want. When you're taking a character that exists in the animated stuff, you have to, I feel like you have to try to go that little extra mile to make the character visually representation.
Yeah, as close as you can, because I think it's always strange going from, especially Rebels animation, it's kind of very flat and 2D anime 2D animation.
Don't get you started on that Inquisitor again.
Oh, jeez. So I mean, good, let's not go there. But I mean, but you do want some kind of similarity, right? You don't want to just, it's a totally different looking person, So the look is good. Hopefully everything else works out.
I mean, it's interesting that we don't have many casting announcements for the show. Dave Filoni hinted himself we were going to get reunited with the Ghost crew as well as Thrawn. But where's the casting?
There's your big one right there. We don't have the Thrawn confirmation.
Well, Hera was in the trailer that they saw at Celebration, but we don't have a name for who that actress is. There were rumors about who could be playing Thrawn. Zeb might be being played by the Predator actor from the newest Prey movie. Who knows? We've got the Marvel Lucasfilm D23 panel tomorrow. That could give us something. Maybe they'll at least release that trailer that Celebration got.
Maybe. But no, I mean, the big one right now, I think, is Thrawn. I mean, he's got to be in this, right? Mm-hmm. We have Ahsoka looking for him in Mandalorian. We now know we're going to be going for Ezra. We got Sabine. Mm-hmm. Come on. And I hope it's Skarsgård who voices him in Rebels. I mean, that voice just, it works.
It works.
It works.
It's very...
Just slap the blue paint on him and get him in there. It works.
All right, let's move on to our last talking bit for today. D23 Lame Game Panel.
I was going to say there's nothing to talk about, is there? I mean, the Lego character packs, I guess.
Let's go in order of the panel-ish.
Oh, yes.
Half of the panel was mobile games. Yay. I'm sorry. I like a good mobile game, but when everything's a mobile game, I'm just not as
It's
hyped.
a multi-billion-dollar
games.
industry.
Come on, console games. Don't give me microtransaction mini games.
There you go. Don't give me microtransaction games, period. I think like 99% of people out there, I hate them. It's just you nickeling and dime people out of hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, instead of just asking for an upfront cost like it's been for 40 years in the gaming industry.
I mean, you're Disney.
Now.
Do a monthly Game Pass and get access to your whole game catalog or something.
They don't make as much money. And that's the sad part. They do it because they know they're going to make infinitely more money than just, like I said, putting a one-time price tag on it.
So,
let's
keep moving here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into
half of the panel was mobile games. The other half was just vague information. We got very short trailers with a TBD slapped on the rear end of it. I was
slapping it on the rear end. I
was originally excited for Marvel's Midnight Suns, and I'm not anymore. I guess I never looked into it fully. Yeah. I saw the trailers and I thought this looks amazing. I thought maybe it's going to be like another Ultimate Alliance type game, or maybe like the new Guardians of the Galaxy, or the new, or even the Avengers game that came. I wanted something team based, but an actual. I don't like this card based system. Is that the microtransaction part? Or the lottery packs?
There you go.
Get the good
you can
cards.
Buy your cards.
I don't know if that's what it's going to be, so don't take this as 100% fact. I just personally wasn't a fan of here's the card based system. I want to jam on my controller buttons and attack and fight things and use my powers. That's what I want to do. But
why else do you go card based if not to sell said cards?
That worries me. But like I said, we've no confirmation on that.
No,
it's just a worry
pure
that
speculation,
comes up.
Yeah. Unless there's information out there about it that we haven't seen. But I mean, I'm assuming if you're going to go card based, you're trying to sell cards and doing the RNG game for people, which they love.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm excited for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, but they didn't give you any information at all, other than to be like, it's a living and reactive world, and there's no date.
There was most of their announcements are like, here's a trailer that's 10 seconds. Like, oh, didn't that get you excited? Like,
No.
No.
I mean, they showed off an Avatar mobile game, too, and I hate mobile games, but I'll play it because I want to know the story.
But you just said you didn't hate mobile games.
I don't hate mobile games. You're right. I hate
know,
microtransactions.
Yes, there you go.
And pay-to-win.
I was going to say, I know you don't hate mobile games. I've seen some mobile games played on that phone of yours.
Not many.
No, not many.
I generally read stuff.
Yeah, you are old school reading stuff. What kind of stupidity is that?
All right, so we did briefly mention it. Lego The Skywalker Saga. Disappointment for me.
I want levels. I want new stuff.
I want levels.
I don't feel the need.
Character packs for a game that I've already beaten, done, stabbed to 100% on. I don't even...
Yep.
I'm not going to go back and play it because there's so many other new games coming that I want to play. Hogwarts Legacy.
But, yeah, you are excited about that one.
You know, and Jedi Fallen Survivor, which isn't its name, but that's what I call it now.
The great thing is you just accidentally did it again. That was not intentional. Fallen Survivor,
but yes, you're going to get like 6 more character packs, and they're re-releasing it in this December in like the Galactic Collections Edition.
Which means a new cool case?
Yeah, the Galactic Edition. Fancy, but I already played the game.
Yeah,
I'm not buying it again. I'm sorry.
I just like collecting characters in the game. I don't want to buy... Again, it goes with the microtransaction thing. Like, I would much rather just... You give me the upfront cost and let me play the game, knowing that I'm playing the same game everybody else is. I'm on equal footing with everybody else. I'm getting the same thing everybody else is.
If
I have to put in the effort.
Play the game when it came out... Yeah, I'd probably wait and buy this edition because it's going to come with all 13 DLC character packs, including the 6 new ones. But most people who are huge fans of this franchise already bought the game.
They bought it day one.
We're done with it.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I thought was interesting in the games panel was the sequel to Niantic's Pokemon Go. Marvel Go!
Wasn't it called Battle? What was it called?
I don't know.
It wasn't called Marvel Go. It was called something that I don't want to say Battle, but like...
It wasn't Marvel Snap. That was a different game, right?
There was a Marvel Snap too?
I don't remember. There was a lot of weird mobile stuff, and I kind of zoned out. But I'm calling it Marvel Go because that's what's going to stick.
Yeah, I'm going to assume you go around and you fight.
They didn't even tell you what you're going to be doing.
Oh, come on.
They're just a bunch of people standing in a park pretending to just LARPing hardcore.
Yes.
AR style.
I'm going to guess you can play a villain or a hero. You can probably walk around and you can fight generic things that pop up.
It's probably going to be similar
Pokemon.
to their Harry Potter version. Where you would go to places and you fight little challenges and...
Yeah, and you're going to be able to fight other players who are villains, and you're going to team up. And I mean, it could be really cool if you're into that sort. I mean,
the biggest problem that we have, the same thing why we don't play Pokemon Go anymore,
we live in the middle of nowhere.
Rural life.
Yeah. I mean, we're close. We're close to cities, but
the closest Pokemon
we'd have to drive to walk around. Which makes no sense.
At least a 5 to 10 minute drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing playing that?
Yeah, we're a good 10 minutes away from any kind of...
Plus, we live in Wisconsin where there's seasons, and I'm telling you, those community days when it's negative 5, 10 degrees out, it's not so fun to be part of that community. And I don't really want to drive slowly like a creeper through a neighborhood.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry, folks, I'm looking for Pokemon. Yeah. Just Pokemon. I'm not casing your house. Hey, well, that's all I got on the games panel. Yeah, those were my takeaways.
You milked it more than the actual game. I mean, I think we talked about it more than the actual game panel lasted. Milked that thing dry because there was nothing there.
It's depressing. Please do better tomorrow. Please. Tomorrow's the big panel. It is the Lucasfilm Marvel panel, and I want to have some actual news.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Not... Here's a handful of 5-second game clips, but we won't tell you if they're coming out or when they're coming out, what they're about. It'll all be a surprise. But get excited!
Because it says Marvel or Star Wars on it, so you should buy it and play it.
Yeah, I think they spent like 5 seconds talking about the new Alien Descent.
Yeah.
They talked about
that one actually had like gameplay stuff, dude. That was like one of the more...
It kind of looked like, what was it, Halo Wars, where you kind of build up a little base and you're defending.
Yeah, a lot of those type of games.
I don't know.
All right, well, that's
mobile to me.
Yeah, everything's mobile
Everything
now.
is.
Do you not have phones? I'm going to say it again. All right. Well, that is all we got for you this time. So take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of any and all of today's news. Tell us, are you excited that Ezra is officially cast? And let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.